Amazon, eBay, reselling, not saturated whatsoever. Is it competitive? Yes. Saturated? No. So just want to put that out there. I've got tons of questions of people that ask me on Instagram all the time. Is this saturated? Is this still a viable business? Can I still make money doing this? Yes, yes, and yes. Hey guys, what's going on? Thanks for coming back to my channel. If you haven't already, please hit the like button and subscribe so you can know when all of my future videos come out. As you can see, there's a lot of people out there that are constantly saying Amazon's saturated. You can't make money reselling. You can't make money on e-commerce anymore. You can't make money on private label, Amazon, eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, etc. Which is totally untrue. I don't know why the hell people say that it is, because it's really not. There is unlimited amounts of potential still in 2019 and will be that way for quite a long time. Yes, does Amazon sell a lot of products themselves? Of course. Is it still a very small percentage of products that are sold on Amazon? Yes. Over half of the sales on Amazon are by third-party sellers like myself, and it's only going to continue to grow as Amazon has already quit ordering from a lot of their suppliers. So a couple weeks back, Amazon sent out an email to companies that I think was around $10 million. So if Amazon didn't order $10 million worth of product from them consistently, they just automatically overnight quit ordering from them, which was a huge, huge percentage of companies from Amazon that they were already buying stuff from. So, which is a huge potential for us as Amazon third-party sellers, or especially in wholesale, for you to work directly with that brand and get their stuff back on Amazon. And it's only going to continue to grow that way. Amazon will start doing less sales themselves, the products themselves, and start letting the third-party sellers sell more. Because actually, Amazon's profit is made, like over close to half of it, I want to say, is made from third-party sellers, and the other half is made from their web services, web hosting, things like that. But a huge percentage of their profit is actually made off the fees they take from third-party sellers. So they're going to continue to grow that and then sell less things themselves. So huge potential there. Secondly, everyone's saying that. I don't understand why, because there are millions and millions and millions of products to buy. There's millions of brands to work with. There's millions of products you can develop or brand yourself for private label. There's tons of things still in thrift stores. Yes, is it more saturated than it was a year ago? Of course. But you just have to be smart. You have to adapt. That's what's being, an entrepreneur or a reseller is about, is adapting when times change. Like we talked about in the last video, when you face adversity, are you going to run, close everything down, go back to what was comfortable for you, whether it was a 9 to 5 or whatever, or are you going to, regroup, figure it out, and move on? So that's my thoughts on it, is that there is so much potential still, even at thrift stores. Sure, thrift stores or Goodwill's catching on now, they might price their things a little higher, but at the end of the day, retail stores are trying to move product. Retail stores are trying to get rid of things. They're trying to do more sales. Each store has a monthly sales goal. So especially if you get a good relationship with a manager, at like a Marshall's. For me, when I was doing so much RA, I had great relationships with the managers in my local area. So much to where, at the Converse closest to me, the Converse store, she would call me, and there's one product I used to buy from Converse by the hundreds, every single, I was buying just about every week by the hundreds. And she would call me and say, hey, we just got, X amount of these in stock. We have these colors or these sizes, whatnot. And I would come up there and buy them, because they didn't care. They were trying to move inventory. They were trying to get their sales up. She even told me that, hey, we have a monthly sales goal of $2,000 this week in these products. And I said, okay, cool. I'll come meet your monthly sales goal in 1 week, because these sell well for me. So she would be able to order more from their distribution center because she knew I would buy them. So having relationships like that is so crucial. It can help you scale so quickly, whether it's at a Marshall's or whatever. Like at Marshall's, I would have a manager, the one in town here for me, would contact me and say, hey, we just got, these Adidas slides in, or we just got a whole shipment of Nike baseball cleats or football cleats, things like that. Or they would let me know when I'm in the store, hey, tomorrow we're marking these down from $19.99 down to $14.99, or we're marking them down to $12.99. We're doing the red tag special on them, and some of them would even let me buy them then while I'm there before the even sale starts. So Is it saturated? No. Is there more competition than there was recently? Of course, and there's always going to continue to be more competition, but it's not saturated. So there's so much potential still. You just need to develop those relationships. You need to find things that not everyone else is sourcing already, You can't expect to go into a Walmart, start scanning toys, and fill up your cart within, 20 minutes. It's not going to happen. You need to look for different stores that not everyone's at. Or if you're at a Marshall's, you need to look for products that not everyone else is buying. And if you are doing that, you need to have the relationship in place with that manager or supervisor, whoever, that they can give you a discount on those products. There's been plenty of times where they say, hey, if you buy all of these, I'll give you the ones that you want. I'll give those to you for $10 less if you take all this other stuff too. And tons of times it's worked out to where, you make a good profit by doing things like that as well. So same thing with wholesale, right? I get questions all the time. Well, everyone's moving to wholesale. Everyone's doing this. Like, everyone wants to do wholesale. They don't want to do RA or OA anymore. Like, isn't wholesale going to be getting too competitive? There's tons of suppliers that I work with where I'm like one of 3 sellers. There's a bunch where I'm one of 2 sellers. Sure, there's some where there's 10, 15, 20 sellers on, and that's just because those are easy wholesale accounts to get. But again, it goes back to the same concept. If you contact that supplier, you say, hey, I have an e-commerce business, I work with a lot of other suppliers and brands and distributors. I would like to purchase your products, but I'm going to need them at a 10% discount. I'm going to need a 15, 20% discount. And I would love to develop a working relationship with you, a long-term relationship with you, to where I can order, $2,000, $5,000, X amount of dollars worth of your product per month, per 2 months, 3 months, whatever it might be. And then up front, you are presenting yourselves as valuable to that company. Because sure, there's people who say, oh, tell the brand that you'll optimize their listings, you'll get better pictures for them, you'll get better keywords or rewrite the description. Sure, that's all good and great and dandy. I've never once offered that myself, and I have a list of almost 300 suppliers I've been approved for. Not to brag, I applied for almost 1,000 suppliers to get to that point, so maybe I could have got more if I'd offered those services, but just saying it's not necessary to do that. The main thing is supplier, they're in business to make money. They're not in business to care about their pictures or their descriptions or their keywords. Sure, it might help them make a little more money, but from the front, if I call them up and say, hey, your stuff looks really great, it looks like it worked out for us, I want to place a $10,000 order, but I need it for 10 to 15% off, and I want an account with you, and someone else is calling them and say, hey, I can, take better pictures for you, I can rewrite your description, all this other stuff, and they're okay, what would you like to place your order? Well, I only have like $300, they're going to come to me. They don't care that you can do all that stuff. They want my $10,000 versus your $300 because you're going to do all this stuff for free for them. I'm not in business to work for other people for free. The way I look at it, I am way more valuable to a supplier than they are to me. And it's the same the way with retail stores, OA, all that sort of stuff. It's the same concept, is that you are bringing them your hard-earned money that you're trying to use to grow your business, and in turn it's going to help them grow their business, versus all these other things you can offer them. Of course, if the supplier says, hey, we have all this dead stock inventory, we'll give it to you super cheap. If you can take it, we'll give you a good deal on the other stuff you're interested in. Same thing, like I said, that works in Marshalls. So again, Amazon, eBay, reselling, not saturated whatsoever. Is it competitive? Yes. Saturated? No. So just want to put that out there. I've got tons of questions of people that ask me on Instagram all the time. Is this saturated? Is this still a viable business? Can I still make money doing this? Yes, yes, and yes. You can make money in 2019, and for many, many years to come. E-commerce is only in the super small stages of growing. There's so much more potential with e-commerce, whether it be reselling or having your own website or Shopify stores, working directly with brands. There's so much more to do. So thanks guys for checking out this video. I appreciate it. Again, make sure you subscribe please and hit that like button. Drop a comment below if you your thoughts on this video. And if you got suggestions for other videos, I'm going to keep making more. Try to put out like 2 a week for you guys. And thank you very much. I'll catch you next time. I've been up for too long. Haters want to see me. Blocking my life, but they still want to be me. Lighting up the dark cause the wave's so pretty. Got my running man dance, take a shot. I'm 50, want to be me. Nah, you ain't ready. Walking these shoes, now the shit's too heavy. Got a baddie in my arm and she hold it down steady. Got a million in my palm for whoever come with me. Goddamn man, go to sleep. I'm the sand man. Stay up in your ears for the shit that you